100 years ago, in one of the world's most deadliest conflicts, many soldiers lost their lives fighting for their country. Every year we hear the names of those who died in World War I as we remember them. But for one group in Poppleton, hearing those names of the fallen was no longer enough.
Prue and I were standing around the obelisk on Remembrance Sunday in 2014, and we were very sad to think, well, we didn't really know these people at all, so hadn't we better do something about it? And that coincided with the Royal British Legion saying, we want this year and throughout the next 4 years to remember every man and woman that died in the First World War in the cause.
The four local historians divided up the names of the 22 soldiers between them, but it wasn't just the men who needed to be remembered.
We'd also had 2 women, one of whom was Annie Popplewell, who worked with the Land Army, and the other was Flora Sands, who was the only woman to fight in an army in the First World War, but in the Serbian army. And she lived to a great age.
Once a year on Remembrance Sunday, we take the time to remember the fallen soldiers. But this group want to do more than just remember.
This is the real object behind writing the book, because we say we will remember them, but you can't remember people that you've never met. And so we thought it very important that people should know something about each one as an individual and really remember him on Remembrance Day. So that's what we hope we've achieved.
2 years on, and the Poppleton History Society have published a book to bring the soldiers' stories to life.
And we had it in that size, so we could easily put it through 1,721 letterboxes in York. And my son and myself and other people formed various teams, and we delivered them from the garden trolleys. We filled the garden trolleys, the 4-wheeled garden trolleys, and we wheeled them all around up in Nether Popple and delivered each one by hand because it would be very expensive by post.
The group received £10,000 from the Heritage Lottery Fund to help them set about their research, and they left no stone unturned in getting to know the fallen soldiers of Poppleton.
I think, for me at any rate, literally getting to know these men, because so often over the years I've heard their names read out and not known anything about them except the obvious fact that they died in the war. And to actually feel now that I know, yes, I know what that one was at Arras or that one was at the Somme, you know, this is really, really connecting me with them somehow.
Yes, I agree. Yes, that just about sums it up, really. I think the community feeling, getting people together, getting people talking, but people have been talking down at the community centre, the bowls centre, football. We've heard all these little messages coming back. Oh, how interesting! Oh, I didn't know that. So we're able to bring the community together. That's really what we expected out of it, and it certainly was the case, wasn't it? By the time we finished, yes, and it's lovely.
On the centenary of the First World War, the group hope that others around the country will start to get to know the lives of the people behind the names inscribed in stone. Abby Walker, That's TV.